Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. Here we are on Montezuma going through the SDSU area. I've talked about how this bike lane gap is lousy, but we're going downhill, we gain some speed, and this is going to be about interactions. Things happen very fast. I'm going to go through this intersection and talk you through it, and then we're going to see it again in slow motion a little bit, but I'm going down here when a fella steps out into the bike lane right there and gets pretty far in. I slow down, I say, whoa. He says, chill out, and I'm like, get the fuck out of the way, and I keep going. In the moment, I'm scared because I feel like I almost hit him. And if you almost hit somebody going 25 miles an hour on a bicycle, people are going to get hurt. It's even possible to kill someone. But looking back on it, I don't think that he's intentionally stepping in my way. He's stepping out of the way of these pedestrians. And I'm also cognizant of the fact that those pedestrians appear white, and this looks like a young black man stepping into the lane. I'm not able to do these calculations about race on the fly. Also, I didn't realize that those pedestrians were walking towards him. In my memory, they were walking away. Again, I'm going by super fast, but I was afraid that I was going to hit him, and I was really upset riding afterwards because I was like, oh man, like that's scary. It's scary to almost hurt somebody on your bicycle, and for him to be kind of like, hey, chill out. And I'm like, man, I don't want to chill out. Like, I don't know if you know how dangerous that just was, but it's not like we're having that conversation. The conversation we should be having right now is about how the spaces on Montezuma do not accommodate everybody who's using them. And I've said this before, I'll say it over and over again. This is the major university in the city of San Diego. We also have UCSD up in La Jolla area, but this is centralized in the city. It's gigantic. People are walking and biking over here all the time. People are also driving cars, but the people outside of cars do not have all the space they need. They definitely don't have the space they need to be safe. When this is the major road that people are walking on, we need a bigger sidewalk. We need more room. People need to get by. This, a sidewalk that only accommodates two people, the width of, it's not enough. And that runs all the way up Montezuma through the entire university area. And we've got to do better. There needs to be more room for people to bike, and there needs to be more room for people to walk, and there needs to be less room for people to drive their cars. That's all there is to it. Okay, what happened back there, and I'll let you look at it again on your own time, but what happened is that there were two pedestrians taking up space. One pedestrian didn't have enough space, so they stepped into the space that I'm using to ride my bicycle, going very fast, and I can't get out of the way because there are drivers next to me. And, that's a recipe for disaster. People get hurt on this road, and it needs to be reconfigured for safety and for safety of those outside of cars. I will say this over and over again. This literally could be the hill I die on, but we need spaces that accommodate people the way they will use those spaces. That's what we're going to think about from here on while we drive less and ride a bike. Thanks for coming along.